Next to the ring road that stands where the city wall once stood are the flowing curves of Galaxy Soho. As famous as this Starchitect's design complex is, it's what's happening inside that's really buzzworthy.
Today we have 6. 1 from Taiwan, 5 from mainland China, 1 from Shanghai, and 4 from Beijing.
We've got some 7% beers, we've got some stouts, we've got some rye, we've got wheat beers, we've got a whole variety. And that's not something you normally find in the Asian community.
Like all beer, the craft suds on offer here are brewed in the alchemist blend of water, hops, grain, and yeast. Unlike most Chinese beer that makes American lagers seem like masterpiece theater, these guys only source the good stuff, so no rice or dead hops.
It's a Simcoe IPA, so it's a variety of hop. It's in the Pacific Northwest. Most of the hops we got were just from out of our suitcases, and like a pound of hops can last you a year.
We are a Taiwanese company, but we have a French name called Labrador, and we brew German-style beer.
Like one of the more common spices that's used like universally in China, but very rarely in the States would be like a Sichuan peppercorn that gives you like a tingling in your mouth when you eat it. And when we started brewing, that was the spice that we really wanted to make a beer for. Now it's our biggest seller.
The Jing A IPA I found really nice.
There was a really interesting one from Shanghai. They did a ginger flavored IPA.
I think honey IPA.
The honey
from,
IPA?
From the same place, yeah. Really nice, really fantastic flavor.
Looking at the size of crowd, you'd be hard to guess that the homebrewing scene here is less than half a decade old. Beijing's Homebrew Society, one of the first in the nation, only traces its lineage back to 2012 and has already united a diverse crew under the flag of hops and grain.
We have about 7 homebrewers at this festival.
Yeah.
16 beers, about 2 to 3 beers per person. And we actually have about 100 members now, and more than half of them are Chinese.
That's why I was so happy when I first came to China. I was like, just thought I was gonna lose all these beers I started to love. And then I come here and see, your guys sort of thing. Great Leaf, all these guys.
Yeah, I'm American, so
American.
I like to make something that reminds me of the beer I drink back at home.
Craft brewing is kind of, you want to follow it, keep developing. And so we really want more Chinese people to be into it, and I think they're just starting.
People make friends and this kind of goes across boundaries and it's cool. So I think everyone likes beer. So it's an event that brings everyone together. And it's nice to have things like this that happen.
In just 2 short years, this festival has already become a local staple, bringing together over 6,000 people for a weekend of drinking, eating, and carousing. Like with everything else in China, craft beer is booming.